Melodrive is a music drama feature film. It's inspired by the likes of Once and The Hottest State, and specifically the filmography of John Carney. And with Melodrive, we're trying to do something of a bigger scale than most music dramas I've seen before. And we're really trying to incorporate a whole road trip in that journey as well. So it's about a young man called Ethan, and after having an emotional affair, he is sent on this homeward bound road trip to get back in touch with his roots. But after bumping into his high school sweetheart, his feelings become even more off balance. It's a film full of adventure, full of love, full of hope, and full of music. Oh, making Melodrive has been an absolute joy. I mean, always knew it would be fun because I knew loads of the people already.
There's a lot of people.
How is this compared to your past project with Oscar?
More. It's a lot more.
What was that?
What?
Say that again?
Exciting. Upscaled. There's people out windows. That's new.
And the ones I didn't know, I made sure I vet before they came on set. I went for coffee with pretty much everyone if I hadn't met them previously, just to make sure that everyone had similar energy. You know, I didn't want anyone coming on, whether that was crew or cast, but just wanted to tick a feature film off the list. You know, especially when casting and I was getting first timers for Ethan and Zoe. I really wanted to find two people that really wanted to do something special and wanted to try really, really hard. I wanted people for these roles that, you know, they're treating this as a stepping stone, they're using it as momentum for their ambition, and they can go on to bigger and better stuff. And hopefully if we can all move together as this team and really create this firm bond, I think it's going to be worth its weight in gold taking part in this project.
The sort of less
Morning,
you
mate.
do, the
Hey man, how you doing?
How you doing?
I don't think we properly met. What's your name, sorry?
Rigo.
Rigo, nice to meet you, man.
How you doing?
Yeah,
How you
good.
feeling?
Yeah, feeling good.
Ready to rock?
Yeah, just about.
Jay making you look beautiful?
Yeah, absolutely. Doing her best. That's an impossible job, you see. But
Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Have you been on a set before?
No, so I've only ever worked in theatre. So the only like screen acting experience I've had is in drama school. They teach you a lot of screen technique, especially in your second year out of 3. So I've not really done any sort of screen acting work since drama school. So I graduated about a year and a half, maybe a little over a year and a half ago now, and I've only worked in theatre since then. So this is my first film experience.
How are you feeling on the first day?
Good. Good. Excited.
Looking forward to it?
Yes. You're like, she was going to say no there. It's like, don't lie. No, I'm good. I'm actually just trying to get into the character's mind a bit.
Into the
like
groove.
really, it's a heavy scene.
Yes, it's a long one today.
It's a heavy scene, and it's one that you gotta like try and already get yourself there before. You know, it's not really 5 minutes. I've been thinking about it since I went to sleep last night.
Bless you.
No, we've done quite a lot of good prepping, so yeah, no, I'm just feeling good to just like get that out, you know.
100%, it's go time.
Yeah,
Here we are, we've done all the work, haven't we?
we have.
Just bringing it to life now,
Exactly.
feeling it.
How are you feeling, Joshy? First day?
Good. Feeling ready.
Ready?
Need to get going now.
It's Melodrive Day 1, let's go!
we're gonna go for a take.
Before we roll or anything, just sit in silence for just a minute or two first. Really find that tone in your head and then we'll go for it.
Camera.
Slayton.
Sound.
Camera speed.
Mark it. Wait.
Mark it. Oh, no. Second sticks.
Rolling.
Scene 1.15, take 1.
What are you doing?
No, I should have done a long time ago.
You have no right to take that from me.
Don't I? You've been parading around with this on your finger like it's just a piece of jewellery.
You know I don't think that.
I can't believe how much time I've wasted on you, Ethan. Done.
You can't just say you're done.
You shouldn't judge your characters. Everyone tells you that, like you're advised to not judge your characters because it's easy to read a script and go, he's like not a good person, or he is a good person, or she's a bit like this, or she's a bit, you know, it's. I think the best thing you can do is take a step back, and rather than jumping to a judgment, accepting that the character isn't black and white and isn't three-dimensional, so that they'll have traits that we really admire, they'll have traits we don't admire. But that's the same as yourself, myself, anyone. Like, you know, we've all got positives and negatives and stuff we want to improve on, stuff we're proud of. And I think it's about accepting that your character is absolutely flawed, but there are redeeming qualities. And I think with this, it'd be really easy to go, Ethan's pretty flawed. Potentially beyond forgiveness, and obviously if that's the case, what's the film portraying Ethan? It's like I need to accept those flaws and truthfully play them because they're part of the story and they're part of who he is, but also find his redeeming qualities and find a reason to love him, because if I don't love him despite all his flaws and despite how much pain he causes people, if I don't love him, then I can't, then what's the point? I don't want to put someone out there into the world that I think is a bad influence and is a story that people don't want to hear. You know, I think we have to love him to get on board with him and to want to invest in a journey with him, and to give him the time and space to breathe and to grow.
Okay. Yeah. So you're going to be camera here.
My role is the director of photography. So I am the head of department for all things camera.
Move up. Evil's got to come back and over this shoulder. Yeah. Okay.
Knackered.
No.
We're catching some good stuff, so happy.
I bet it was like parallel.
Very happy.
Getting there, mate. One shot at a time.
What have you found your biggest struggle so far? But then this lens is like...
It's been okay. I think it's just a case of how long it's going to take to film into those characters. But I think, like, yeah, hopefully everyone felt it was pristine in that second shot of her. I think then that second take, we found everything. We found the pace, we found the tone, we found the characters. And now I'm not worried about the rest of it. I think we're going to real fly through the rest because we know who they are. Yeah, and we know who they are in this moment.
Riding the winds.
Yeah. Well, had a lot to do today, a lot of pages, a lot of shots, but a bit of movie magic, a bit of merging things together, and we're getting there. We're nearly there. We've got 4 shots left, and the last block of the scene, and then it's done. 10 pages in one day. Rock and roll. Right. Let's do this.
What's like so used to
Morning, boys.
Morning. You alright?
How's it going?
Yeah, all good,
Yeah.
How long have you been there? My name's Dan Fox. I am the first AC focus puller for Melodrive.
How's it going? How's it looking for day 2?
Yeah, it's looking good so far.
Yeah.
My name's Jacob Norcross. I'm second AC and DIT. Eager to get started.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, easy enough day to day for camera. So it's been fun.
This is where
So I can eat some glitter.
Frankie, morning, darling.
Good morning.
It's been amazing working with a bigger crew. I mean, I consider all these people my family already since like day 2, to be honest. I mean, I knew half of them already because they had worked with me since like the beginning of my career.
Oh, you poor thing! No, not baby! So it's going to have to be a right arm punch.
Yeah, she said it'd be easier just to hit me, so that's what we did.
That's what you get.
Oh god, that is just savage.
It looks nuts.
That's it.
That looks great. Thank you so much. That looks amazing. It's those arms, Audrey. You've done serious damage, mate.
Overhand right or something.
I'm enjoying it. I love being on set. You know, I love being on set. I love the whole ambience of being on set, and the camaraderie is really good on the set as well. Everyone's very nice.
This is why you're asking about the after party, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, everyone's really great. The director's really good. The actors are really good. The rest of the crew, everyone's just really lovely. And so you want that. You want that.
This is Ethan Whistle.
Alright, striking.
Hi, my name is Frankie Ashcroft and I'm the gaffer on Melodrive. I think I like people the most. It's what keeps me going throughout each shooting day. No matter if we go over or if we have some really tough points, I know I can depend on the people around me just to give me a bit more support sometimes when I'm feeling stressed, but also to help me out because I'm the only person doing lighting on this, but I get lots and lots of help from the people around me, which is fantastic. It's a little bit nicer, but maybe the barn doors need to be open here.
I think it's actually kind of nice that it's like this way it's distance and then from the background it also not bringing too much attention to it.
Yeah.
Hey. What thing on the side? What thing on the side of the wall?
There's nothing I can do about this.
Oh, there's nothing we can do. What's that? What's that little bit hanging next to it? What's that?
That's a nail.
Thank you. No, that's good.
There we go. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing alright. Yeah.
How you feeling this so far?
Yeah, I feel good. Tired, but it's alright. It's only the first day. Second day.
That's you tired.
No, it's going to be good.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, no acting required.
We need,
I'm just chilling out while everyone else does their job.
To get down.
Quite nice for you.
And leave them a bit. Guys, over the shoulder level here, but still seeing Darren's full head. Okay.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. Okay, guys, let's quiet it down now. We're going to do one more.
How did you feel representing your character?
Freya's a very special character, and I feel very proud to have represented and to have played her. Can you give us a minute low?
Sure. I'll be outside.
When you leaned around that again, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The only thing I forgot to say to you is, can we put that CD like on the corner of the table?
Oscar did an amazing job writing as he has the whole script, just the whole story. Her story is one of just, you know, heartbreak, and I think that everyone's always been in a place in their life when they felt like they weren't good enough, or like they were holding on to something that they knew that they had to let go of. So she's already such a relatable character, and it was hard at times, you know, as everyone will see. It's such an intense breakup. Yeah, there was a lot that myself and Matt had to really pull into to really push forward, and he was just an amazing scene partner to have as well. So yeah, I'm really proud of Freya and what we've done with her.
Yeah, great answer.
What are you setting up for now, Frankie?
We're setting up for the scene where Ethan comes up outside of his house and gets sparked out. Yeah, we're just going to be basically recreating some street lights and some house light as well, coming from the interior. And then other than that, I'm not sure.
The forecast today was actually for sideways rain, which is why we've got this,
this whole
this sideways umbrella going on here. Yeah.
Big umbrella.
Protecting
We're going
the
to put
car.
that over you, just keep you looking pretty. Alright, sparking, careful with your eyes, everyone.
How's it looking, Joshi?
It's looking good, getting there. It's the first scene outside, so it's a good test for everyone. We want Audric stood there.
Yeah, and Matt, if you're there as well, just because you'll be maybe putting a shadow on, just at the door where you'll be.
How are you feeling about getting punched?
I mean, last time Brad worked on a set, me left.
Oh, spoilers.
Someone got punched in the face, so doing a stunt, so it's a risk.
How are you feeling about punching someone?
Back here.
I feel great, you know? I haven't punched someone in a long time. I don't even know how to fly.
Health and safety, baby.
Mark it.
26, take one. Thank you, pause.
Went well. Went very well, actually. Happy to say we actually finished on time. So, yeah. I feel happy about it. Good all round.
Morning, Brad.
Good morning. So my role on this film is first assistant director. I'm in charge of the schedule, sort of getting everyone in the right place at the right time, getting things moving in the morning and then throughout the day, keeping to the time schedule, and then wrapping on time so everyone gets home early and happy.
Day 3. What
Day
are we
3.
doing?
Yeah, we're doing fantastic. Last night was an absolute success. It was a stunt. It's the only stunt in the film, really, and so that went really well. But yeah, up bright and early, 7 o'clock, on the streets of Gloucester, shooting the final scene of the film. So far we've shot the first scene, now we're doing the last scene. It's going well, it's going very well.
Joshi, you said when you get round there, you'll take it into a side angle, so no one needs to tell Christine.
Can you tell me what are we doing?
Yeah, so myself, Brad and Joshi
we're just literally walking from the final position whilst listening to the final song of the film to track what point that final line comes in, because on the final line of the chorus of the song The Answer, that's when they come face to face. And we need to know how long that was, so we were timing it, and we're going to have to literally start walking and tracking from all the way down there. It's a pretty long track, but we got it. Should be cool.
Day 3, man.
Day 3. It's going well.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Sun's out today, which is nice. So, yeah. I've only got a half day, which is even nicer.
It's nice to be outside, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, and it's not too cold. Everyone's happy. So far, so good.
Action. Reset.
What challenges are we facing, Dan?
Challenges we're facing are we're in public, so we've got to deal with the public. We're shooting a wide shot where we've got 2 pathways, so there's people walking, looking at the camera, and then we've got cars and things going through, so yeah, it's a real challenge, but I think we'll get it, you know, it's positive, yeah.
Why don't come on your stage? Come on.
You want to be in the movie?
Yeah. Melodrive 2024.
Yeah, you heard it here.
Matty, what happened? Why did we change locations?
So we've had to make a quick change of location. The location that we were shooting at for a scene in a cafe, we were getting too much attention from the background because we were just relying on background actors who were actually in the cafe on the day, but they were giving too much attention to the camera, so we've made a quick change of location to the cafe that we've been speaking to for the last 3 months, but they've not got back to us. So we made a quick call, and they've agreed to let us shoot here for a couple of hours. So we had a quick D-rig, van over here with all the kit. The rest of us walked, only 15-minute walk, and now we're setting up for a quick 2-hour shoot.
My role on Melodrive has been as a production assistant, so basically grabbing any bits of kit from vans, getting food ready when it's delivered, helping just iron out any kinks that come up on production. Someone needs a little bit of kit grabbing or needs something holding, making teas and coffees, and chief of vibes, just keeping the vibes.
Can you tell me a fun fact?
Fun fact, 80% of America's potatoes are grown in Wyoming. In a 2016 study, it was found that 19% of Americans think chocolate milk comes from brown cows, and YMCA stands for Young Men's Christian Association.
Thanks, mate.
No problem.
Joshi, how are you feeling? With this change of scenery?
Yeah, good. Much nicer than the cramped white space of the other cafe. I think this will be better for the scene.
How's your set?
Better than the one before.
Oh, really?
And this is more Gloucester colours, which I'm liking. It's nice. Like I feel like this table is like a nice little nod to Gloucester. Gloucester's got a lot of this brick colour, and yeah, it looks a lot better than where we were previously.
Are you acting? Are you acting? How are you feeling about your role?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking up at you. Sorry, I'm scared, but
Why?
it'll be fine.
Why?
Because I don't usually act. I'm usually that side. So I was a script supervisor, the intimacy coach, and I had a small role as Chloe, Freya's friend.
Do you have many lines?
Like 3 or 4, not too many. Manageable, if I nail it.
Oh, you're going to nail it. You've got this.
Thank you.
We've got this.
I appreciate your feedback.
Fourth one for Jade.
In the crew of this film, I am the boom operator and sound mixer on the shoot. I also produced the soundtrack alongside Oscar.
Elio.
Hello.
What's going on?
Well, I'm just playing a small role in this next scene. Just give me a wave when you're ready. So Jacob's taken over on sound. So I'm giving him a rundown because he's going to have to do that for a couple other days of the whole shoot as well.
Action.
Well, it was a pleasure working with you. You did great.
You too.
And we shall miss you for the rest of the shoot.
Thank you. And yeah, thank you for being my scene body there.
Yes.
We did that well.
We did. Everybody seemed to love us in the streets.
Yeah.
Ambient sound, Brunswick Square Flats. Action.
Yeah, it's day 4. We're just outside of Amy's flat. recording where Ethan comes up and knocks on the door. Might have to do a bit of flagging for the close-ups, but other than that, it's going to be quite a simple shot. And then later on in the day, we're going to be heading over to another location to record the interior sections in the kitchen.
I'm doing well. Having a lovely chill morning in the sunshine. We're getting the exterior scene of Amy's flat, and we're ahead of schedule. What more could you want?
And you've got a mouthful of food.
A mouthful of food.
Matty, any fun facts?
The Quantum of Solace has the shortest average shot length of any film ever made.
No.
I know. You heard it here first, for the first time.
So weird. Can you tell me why there were so many people stuck by... Hang on. Let me focus. Can you tell me why there were so many people stuck by the door?
So many people by the door. We were going for a close-up of Ethan pressing the buzzer, and that we needed obviously camera there, sound for me to grab that. We had one of the team was just spotting camera because we were on stairs, so safety purposes in case he had to lean, we don't want him falling. Additionally, because of it being in a bit of an alcove, we needed a reflector for the light. So all in all, we then also had Brad AD there to do clappers. So there was 5 of us on about the top 3 steps of that doorway there. All for a shot that'll be about 3 seconds long, probably. That's filmmaking.
Right, let's get packed up. We're at Amy's flat, so we've just filmed outside of Amy's flat in a completely different location. That's the magic of filmmaking. And Ethan is coming in after he's had his argument with Freya, and he's just discussing whether he should pour his heart out to her. So yeah, we're dressing the wonderful kitchen, making it look vibrant with plants. Our wonderful production designer Megan is hard at work behind us right now. But yeah, setting up. Then we're going to get camera lined up, do some test shots, and then bring the actors in, do some blocking. Then we're going to have some food, and then it's all go for the rest of the day. But yeah, running ahead of schedule, so all good from me.
Patrice, how are you feeling today? First day on set.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, thanks. Excited.
How are you feeling about your character?
I'm really excited about the character, yeah. It's been a long time coming. I was talking to Oscar the other day, and we were saying it's been like October, I think I auditioned. So it's been many months in the waiting. Can't wait to get going.
How did you feel representing your character?
It was interesting because I don't think I'm like Amy, so I think it's been an interesting kind of character journey to play someone that's not like me, is the fun of it, but then to find how she would respond in those moments compared to how I would.
I think there's a line that Ethan says to her, like she can be an option now, and if someone said that to me, I'd throw fists. Like I'm the kind of person I wouldn't let that slide. Yeah, I don't want to be like an option to someone. Whereas I feel like Amy just is so infatuated that she kind of allows it. What did you learn from this project?
Oh my God, so much. Loads. A big one is knowing that you've not got the luxury of time and space to prepare moment to moment like you do in theatre. In theatre, if you're doing a play, you and the rest of the cast will kind of, you know that 7:30 the lights are going up and it's all kicking off, and so you take a step back, you do whatever you need to do to prepare, you kind of have that psychological build up in your head, and you do your vocal or physical warm-ups or whatever you need to do. You're in a room and a space where you're given that time to do that. With this kind of work, being on a film set, everyone's got very different jobs, and you don't know when action is going to be. So it's kind of it's kind of accepting that you don't have that time and that energy that you do in theatre, and just kind of trying to accept that and be cool with that, and learning to adapt and being like and trusting that, okay, well, I've done all the work I have. All these people, we're all working for the same thing. We're all in the same team. Although we have different jobs and we're going to prepare in different ways, it doesn't mean we don't all want the same thing right now. I still trust these people. I hope they trust me, and trust that when it is ready to go, I can just take a deep breath, take a few seconds, and then I can work with the people around me. I can properly connect with the other actors, and you know, and let it flow, and trust that the scene will be there.
We're good to go.
Oh yeah.
We're good to go.
Sorry, dude.
Oscar, what are we doing?
We are just doing the blocking and setting up the camera for the first shot of scene 2. It's Beatrice's first scene with us on shoot, which is really exciting. It's a great scene that sets up so much history for Matt's character of Ethan. It sets up the journey we're about to go on our story. And yeah, it's kind of the beginning of when things start to get exciting for the story. So yeah, just going over the final movements.
Mark it.
37, take 1.
Action.
You look awful, Ethan.
Is it that obvious?
What happened?
She knows.
She knows what?
Everything.
How?
I couldn't hold it in any longer.
I don't think that won.
I think. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I feel very comfortable. I just think there's always a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
Good vegetarian.
Well, as long as you and Oscar are happy, I'm easy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cool, right, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the scene, see if you've got any questions. Has anyone read it already from what I said? Yeah, everyone read it? Cool, that's nice. So, our plan is, obviously, the lines Ethan's got that Matt will be reading, they're kind of locked for him. There's a lot of like the character arc in those. But for you guys, we could definitely change it up. We could add a little bit, we could take something away.
I think I'd like to think he's one of those teachers, you know. I think they can see a bit of vulnerability in him, but ultimately, you know, like music's a vocational thing. They're all kind of there to do something they love, and because of that, they're not there to take the piss. They're almost, you know, they want to be there because it's, you know, they're doing, you know, music's vocational, and you know. So I don't know, I've lost my thread a little bit.
That's beautiful. That works for me. Does that make sense?
I don't know. He's a bit vulnerable, but they see that, but they're like, yeah, he's cool.
Okay, yeah, have a bit of shake. And then with your arms. Fill your stomach with air. While you're hugging yourself, take 5 really deep breaths into your stomach area. Just breathe out nice and slow. So like a...
Okay, clapper in. Camera. Sound. Roll. Mark it.
42, take 3.
Action for students. Action for Matt. So it is day 5, it's the last day of our Gloucester block. So this morning we're at the Music Works, and now we have come to Gloucester Motor Group, which is run by a lovely man called Ishi. And we're here to do the car dealership scene today. This is where our protagonist Ethan has, after going through everything with Freya and Amy, he goes to get himself a car ready for his road trip. And this is the penultimate scene for the first song in the film, and before, you know, it really starts becoming a music drama at this point. So it's excited to be here and to be working with John Paul Gates for the first time. I think we're going to have a really good shoot, despite the rain.
Hello, what are you doing?
I am miking up JP here. It's our first character to be wearing a full suit, so it's requiring some alternative options from myself.
First and only character.
Once upon a time, there was a salesman in Gloucester, and unfortunately, he had a bad reputation. Not the character I'm playing. Anyway, sorry. I've done a lot of independent films, and I find that indie films in general, there's a better relationship, better ethos on set than a big budget film, for example. It's just a bigger crew, bigger craft services, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's a better ethos. And you know, I have to say that, you know, since I've been here, everybody's so nice. So nice. So all I've got to say is well done, the Wenman Heights. That's all I can say.
Fabulous.